Welcome everyone to another episode of Bruvcast. I'm Raj, and Mick is still out. Actually, he was here last week, but he's out this week. So Sittle's back. Welcome back again, Sittle. Third week running. It's a hat
I know
trick.
what's going on.
You're on a hat trick, man. It's a good setup, man. Take it as a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's happening, man? How are you doing? How's everything going?
Yeah, it's been a busy week. It's been half term.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
So you survived?
yeah, survived. I mean, some of it's a blessing because, you kind of got quieter roads, quieter shops, a
Yeah.
bit more chilled. Um, but yeah, it is hard work trying to entertain.
Were you off work as well?
Oh, today I was off work. For some reason, today
Okay.
I kept thinking it was Saturday. So it just
Oh
kind of it
dear.
just thrown me off. And I was just saying to you and kind of for our listeners, I pulled a Mick today.
Yeah.
Pulled a Mick.
So what happened, Ruff?
Pulled a Mick. So what was it about? I must have messaged you probably around 6ish, right? Or 6:30. Dinner everything was done quite early today, so 7:30 kids were like, Daddy, can we have a movie night, put a film on? I was like, yeah, cool, got about an hour. Yeah, why not? So we kind of sat down, obviously lights off, put the film on, popcorn out. Bro, 20 minutes, I was out cold.
What was the movie?
Yeah?
What was
Bro,
the
I don't know,
movie?
it was some random thing on Disney. So yeah,
Do you not participate in the decision making of what you're
bro,
watching?
you basically wait till you get there, right? You'll have zero veto on what's being put on TV.
You just gotta accept
Yeah.
it
Yeah, I recommend get yourself an iPad.
so that you can have your dual screen
Dual
going on.
screen, headphones. Yeah, so
Then it's not family time, man. Then you're not
no, but it
really.
depends what it is. Like most. I mean, last week we watched Sing 2 actually. That was pretty good. But like some of these random movies you get, just waste.
Yeah.
And then we thought let's find a Halloween movie. There's nothing on.
Really?
Yeah, not really. It's like all the old school ones.
Yeah, but the old school ones are good
Yeah, there's only a
to give
couple
the
like
kid.
Hotel Transylvania and wasn't a great. And then I went through like Disney, Netflix. I went through all the platforms, bruv, all of them. I was like, yeah,
And you
just
couldn't
yeah,
find it.
pick anything. But anyway, yeah, I fell asleep, and then you must have messaged me. I don't know what time when we're about to start. Woke up
Yeah, I didn't know what
an
was going
hour
on.
later. I was like, bruv, yeah, I've pulled a Mick.
I didn't know what was going on. I was like, maybe something's up. Maybe the kids are kicking off. So I gave you the benefit of the doubt, man. But you fell asleep, man. But it's okay, man. It's all
Yeah,
good. As long as you woke up in time to still do the recording
I did.
today, we're good.
I did. I did. I did. I think we should trademark that, pulling a Mick.
That's a verb now, isn't it?
That's it.
Falling asleep. Yeah. We're actually going to see Tez Ilias next week. So hopefully Mick does not pull a Mick. He's
Okay.
awake, and we end up going. So it'll be good to see his tour. So that's going to be fun. So okay, big question for you,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's a double celebration, double festival. It's Diwali-ween.
Diwali-ween. Has that ever
Yeah,
happened before?
no.
It's the first one.
This is, as far as I know, it's the first time that both Diwali and Halloween have fallen on the exact same
Mm.
day. So what are you gonna do in the household, man? How you gonna resolve that?
All right. So we're going. So in our house we've got three, right? So we've got Diwali, we've got Halloween, and we've got my little one's birthday.
Oh
Yeah.
damn!
Well,
Oh yeah, his
but
birthday. His birthday's
birthday's
on
on
the
Saturday,
30th.
on the Saturday.
On the first, right?
Second. Yeah.
Second.
So we've got three-way going on, which we kind of somehow need to square.
That is what are you gonna wear then? That's
So I was
there's
I
a
was
lot of
I was
different.
thinking about this, like, you know how you get like scary brides. We could do
Yeah,
like scary like dulhans, right? Like the Indian version in saris.
that's
I know,
terrifying. What would you wear? Would you wear? Sorry, to
not me,
become a
bro.
dulhan and.
The girl.
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What's the male version of the dulhan?
A groom in it. What's it called? What is it? A dulhan is a wife. A groom is a var, isn't
Var
it?
Varaj,
I think
yeah,
so. Yeah, var. I was gonna say Anwar, but Anwar is the best. The best man
yeah,
is the
yeah.
Anwar. So yeah, you'd be. But then, can you do that? Do you do any? Are you gonna do any ceremonies or anything for
No, we
Diwali?
always do Halloween, like trick or treating,
No,
like
Diwali,
Diwali.
bro. Not Hal.
Oh,
Tu kya hai Magyo,
see,
bro?
this is what I mean. We're gonna get baffled. So we're going up north, to Leicester because so they
Mm.
close the road every year.
Oh yeah, they do the whole
Yeah, so
Milton
they
Road thing, innit?
close Melton Road, from, I think it's about three or four, and the whole road is rammed, bruv. It's like India, rammed,
Oh, yeah, they say it's the biggest
nuts.
biggest celebration of Diwali outside of
Yeah,
India, though. Milton Road
yeah.
is
So
the Leicester thing that they
yeah,
do.
they normally have a Ferris wheel at the end. They have a stage with like performances, like street artists,
Hmm.
like food stalls,
Maybe you could do like a Bruvcast
live
live
broadcast.
live
Should
live episode from there,
should
bruv.
it?
Do it,
I'll,
man.
I'll I'll stream you guys in then.
Yeah, stream us in. We'll do a Halloween. We'll do represent from here, and you represent from there.
That's a good idea. We thought, because my little one, he wants to dress up in his Halloween outfit. And when we go up north,
So so when you go up north, what day is
we go up
that?
on Thursday. Then we're going straight.
Oh, so you'll be there for
Yeah,
Halloween
so we're
then.
going straight onto Mountain Road on Thursday because
So
that's the next
how
one.
many days does that whole thing
So
last?
it's closed on Thursday, and
Okay.
then the weekend is like just stuff going on.
Okay. But the main
That
parade
that's
thing,
on
that's on.
Thursday.
Oh, that's on
Yeah.
Thursday. Okay, okay, okay.
So yeah, I think he's gonna rock up in his Halloween outfit. And this year he's got this year he's got the Grinch.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So he's gonna be bopping around Mountain Road in the Grinch.
I'm sure he's not going to be the only kid doing that,
Nah.
man. I'm sure. But does that mean that he's favoring this
Uh,
festival over the
of
other
course,
one?
bruv. What kid wouldn't?
Yeah. But I mean he's attending that one, so I guess he's celebrating
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, it's your birthday weekend. You do what you want.
And it's his birthday, yeah,
I was like,
exactly. So you
do
can't
what you
really be
want.
like, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I mean, like we used to have Halloween parties quite often, didn't we?
At the flat, yeah, those have been fun, man.
Bro, that one year I remember at your house when you had your Halloween. It was the day Pav was due.
Yes, that's why I was just about to say that because I was like, oh, of course it's going to be his birthday because Pav came, Pav came like literally ready to give birth at to the Halloween party, and you had the bag
Yeah,
packed
yeah,
and
yeah. It
everything
was the due day.
because you were ready to go, like in case
Yeah,
things started kicking off.
yeah.
That's
That's
crazy. And she had the Joker mask on. She was pregnant. That's pretty scary, man.
yeah. That was a pretty daring move.
Yeah. But you weren't that far from the hospital, so I think it was
Yeah,
all
I think
right.
that's the other reason we felt a bit comfortable. It was like what 10-15 minute drive.
Yeah,
Um, they're like, yeah, why not?
that's pretty good, man.
Right, right.
What was I going to say? I was going to ask you. Do you like? Are you gonna have like a proper ceremony? Like, do you do hoven and stuff?
No, like so my mum's family used to when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, they used to do like the whole 9 yards, hoven, and then that money buja, all of it.
Hmm.
And I don't know. After I would say the last 10 years, it's all kind of started dying down.
Uh,
Um, I mean, we still do like divil and stuff like that, even at home.
yeah.
That's like standard. Do a bit of rongoli outside.
Yeah.
Um,
Who does that Rangoli? You.
no, uh, Pav and the kids.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you? Do you still do that?
We do, yeah. We get together with my cousins and my uncle's fam, and we do just kind of like the same old puja. We get it gets shorter every year, fewer steps.
Yeah.
Like it started off as a longer thing, but it's a shorter thing. Um,
Express.
Express, yeah, but it's good, man. It's good. It's good to do it. It's like, and then there's certain food that you only get like Diwali time,
Like
man.
what?
Matia,
Oh,
bro.
Motia.
That's only Diwali time. You don't get that. That's not a. It's not an all year round thing. And actually, I think we spoke about this last time. Mick was like, Mick has it on the regs. So I think in his house they don't. They don't. It's not a seasonal
Don't
flex.
discriminate.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. Um, what was I going to say? Okay, so because it is that time of year, and in tradition, I mean, it's tradition because we've done it once before, but traditions always start. Traditions have to start
Yeah.
somewhere. So in this week's episode, we're gonna do the spooky side of things, like telling stories and sharing stories that are of the supernatural. So obviously, disclaimer: if you're easily scared, then choose another episode, or skip this episode altogether. Yes, I'm talking to you, Gogan, because it's not about it for you. Like, you're not gonna sleep tonight if you hear the rest of this one. She's so scared, bro.
Seriously.
She's so scared of anything. So I'm like, I it gives me trouble,
But
bro.
has that stemmed from somewhere where?
No,
Oh
no, no,
no.
no, no, no. Not. She's just a scaredy
Okay,
cat.
fine.
She's just a scaredy cat, bro. And I hope that is not inherited
Yeah.
because I want to be able to watch like horror movies with my daughter when she's at the right age to do that. Because right now it's just a ban, blanket ban, bro. Not allowed
So
at
what
all.
what do you do when you want to fancy something like?
Nothing. I don't. I can't watch anything unless like I'm watching it by
Yeah.
myself. But nah, man. But it's
Nah,
not.
buddy.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. So we will be talking about stories. We have two. I have two listener stories to talk about. One is actually a continuation from last year.
Okay.
My cousin Janny, she did the story last year, and she's done another one this year, which is somewhat of a follow up. And then we received another one as a voice note, which I want to share out. But before we get to that, I wanted to ask you, what's your do you have a story, bro? Do you have a scary struggle,
Yeah.
or just had it? Oh,
So
you
so
do.
this is like a well, I've got two, right, but this one's quite
Okay.
recurring, and this one
Okay.
freaks me out. Sleep paralysis.
Okay.
Like, have you ever experienced that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have.
Uh,
Only once.
no.
Only once, like properly,
So I've
properly.
experienced it a couple of times, right? And the first time,
But are you sure the Pav's not putting extra masala on your khichdi, bro? Like,
this was like before I met her. So
okay.
I remember the first time I had it
Yeah.
was probably like, I'd say after the Ring came out.
Oh shit! So yours is connected to the fucking movies you
Yeah,
watch,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
bro?
yeah. So
That's fucked.
it was like it was soon after, right? So it wasn't like straight away, but it was like within a couple of weeks. So yeah, at home, and this was when I was obviously, I think we must have been in uni when the Ring came
Hmm.
out.
Yeah, I think we were.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we were. We were. We were.
it was in my old bedroom at my parents' house. I
Okay.
remember this vividly,
Okay.
bro.
You never told me this story.
No, because I was so freaked out about it.
Okay.
So yeah, so it must have been a weekend because yeah, we used to go home on weekends. So weekend, and then it must have been like 3 or 4 in the morning, bruv.
It's always 3 or 4 in the morning.
Always,
When any shit like that happens, bruv, yeah, it's at an hour where you're too far away
yeah,
from like
like
from you're too far away from it being evening, but you're way too early for it to be daytime. So you're kind of like stuck for hours before it's
yeah,
gonna get daylight. Okay, so 3 or 4 o'clock, and it's winter, so you ain't seen sun for fucking
exactly,
ages, bro.
exactly. So yeah, first time I experienced it, bro, and then I had this like image of, or I felt something sitting on me, like on my chest, bro. I just couldn't move. I was sweating. I was trying to shout, but nothing was coming out,
Oh, fuck.
bruv. Like,
So wait, you just seen the ring?
yeah, it was within those couple of weeks.
Okay.
So that must have been a
But was there someone? Was there like some? Because you know the ring was like the lady with the hair
yeah,
in it.
yeah. Oh,
Fucking
that's another story, bruv. I've got another story about that as well.
what is it that's so scary about Alhagran with her fucking hair
I
like
don't
that,
know.
bro?
I don't know. That still gets to me because you know what that lady reminds me of. Like, you know when you hear these like these old like Indian wives'
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
tales,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know they talk about like the ghosts in India and villages and
Oh yeah, in your mind, it's the fucking ring lady.
exactly. That's the first thing that comes into my mind, and that freaks me the fuck out. So there's that, but I'm telling you this, like, so having that sleep paralysis when you feel like something on your chest, you
Mm.
can't get out, you can't move, you're screaming but nothing's coming out, and you're there. It's not that long, right? It's probably like 15-20 seconds. It feels like an hour because you're like freaking out, and then you wake up and like shake. Like I remember woke up shaking, sweating, like all over the place. Don't know what's going on.
But when you had that sweep, the paralysis,
Yeah.
like that experience, were your eyes open? Could you see around you?
So I was trying to open my eyes. My eyes wouldn't open.
Oh, your eyes wouldn't. Oh, okay.
No.
So you're basically your eyes are
So
closed.
yeah,
You can
but
feel something on your chest,
you're trying
but you
to
don't.
yeah. So you're trying to open your eyes, but you're wondering why they're not opening because you want to
That's
wake up,
fucking
right,
scary, bro.
bro? So that's the first ever time I had it. I've had it, I think, twice since then. 2 or 3
So
times
what was
after
that?
that.
Was that when you saw the ring too?
Nah, nah. But that's what I mean. It's happened. It's not like it's. I don't think it's happened in the last, I would say, 8-9 years.
So what was the second time?
Again, same feeling, but it just
It was
randomly came on.
there was no trigger,
No trigger, just
no horror movies, no
randomly.
nothing.
Yeah, couldn't move. Same thing. But the second time, I didn't feel anything. I just couldn't move. I couldn't open my eyes.
Oh fucking hell, bro.
But then there's something else related that didn't happen. That happened not too long ago. I would say like 2-3 years. Have you ever had that thing where you're in you're you're dreaming?
Hmm.
It's kind of like Inception. Like you're dreaming,
Yeah.
but you're in your dream. You're sleeping, and then something like scary happens. Like you might fall off a building, or like
But
you
in the
hit the ground, or like something happens to like
yeah,
scare you. Then you
yeah.
wake up.
But you're still in the dream.
You're still in the dream, and you're
Oh
like,
no, no, that's some
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Inception
bro,
shit.
bro.
I've had a dream where I'm in the dream, and then I realize that it's a dream,
Yeah,
and now I'm like I'm a bit more like rags about what the fuck I'm doing in the dream. Like, and this is like, this one thing is pretty fucked up, right? Is I do have a recurring dream where I'm driving, and then I realize that it's a dream, and then I'm more reckless with my driving,
Oh shit.
and I'm like, oh, it's fine, man, it's fine, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I can scratch up the car, I can scratch, and I'm driving like I'm crazy, bro. Yeah, and there's been times where I've crashed the car, but I've been like, it's okay, it's a dream. Multiple times,
No
bro. It's
way.
recurring. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is fucked because I'm worried that one day I'm gonna think
You're dreaming.
that I'm dreaming and I'm not actually dreaming. It's real.
Oh,
You're gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
don't worry, it's all good. I will wake
Don't
up.
worry, I'm dreaming. It's okay. I'm just gonna wake up next to you.
Oh, jokes.
Okay, so you saying that what were we saying? So it happened again.
Yeah. But I didn't like
And
feel like someone sitting on me. I just couldn't wake up, couldn't move. Um,
oh no, you were saying you were talking about the
but
Inception situation.
yeah. So that's it's kind of related because again, you can't wake up from your dream.
Hmm.
So it's less scary because in your dream you're conscious that you're dreaming in your dream.
Oh, so you do know that you're dream.
Yeah,
So you know you're trapped in your dream.
yeah.
Why don't you just pinch yourself?
But you can't.
Why?
But how if you're asleep, you're trying to get out, like you're trying to wake
Yeah,
yourself
but
up.
that's what you say when you're dreaming. You
Yeah,
pinch yourself. Have you ever done that?
no,
I thought it's worked for me once.
no.
It's worked for me once. I've pinched myself in my dream when I've woken up.
Really?
Yeah, it happened to
How
me.
though?
I've only done it once
But
because I was lucid dreaming. So
oh, Lucy,
lucid dreaming,
yeah,
that's when you know
yeah,
you're in a dream,
yeah,
and then you're like, I'm going to pinch my. Because I remember it. It was like there was these mans chasing me, and I was like at the building. And I was at the top of the building, and I was like, "There's literally no way to get out of here." And I was like, "This feels like it's a dream." Um, then I pinched myself and I woke up,
yeah,
but I've only been able to do it once.
yeah. See, yeah. But this one, I mean, I think that for me was related to like the sleep paralysis because I couldn't wake up the final
Yeah,
step of that dream. But I knew it was okay because I thought I was dreaming. But
mm,
the point where you freak out is when you can't actually wake up. You're like,
yeah,
what's going on?
that's true, bro.
Yeah, it's
It's
weird, bro.
messed.
So yeah, bro, that's like a big thing. Like, it's so messed up. I'm sure there's people out there like have experienced that a lot more.
I think it's pretty common
It
to
is
have that
common. It is common.
sleep. I was going to say sweet paralysis, sleep
Yeah,
paralysis. I think is fairly common.
but not when it's connected to like friggin' some, what's it called, like ghost or like someone sitting on you with that image.
No.
That's a bit messed
So
up.
wait, but the second time you said it happened, it wasn't
No,
low
no,
like.
it didn't feel like there was someone sitting on me.
Yeah. Okay.
And then have you ever Googled that?
Nah, bruv, I don't that kind of stuff. Man, not bruv. Yeah, because you know what? You Google anything to do with health, bruv. Yeah, it's gonna be something about you're gonna die, you're gonna have cancer every time, bruv. Every time. If even if you start with the most stupidest of things, yeah, it's like no, you need to go. You might have, I don't know, sleep apnea or something. You might have to have a machine when you bruv. Unless unless there is something very very wrong, then I will start doing that. But even then, bruv, I prefer going to the doctor, bruv.
Yeah,
It's dangerous, man. Your
uh,
fucking mind is dangerous, bruv.
that's
If
yeah,
it starts
it's
working against you, it's not healthy.
but yeah. So I didn't Google it for that purpose. I just Googled sleep paralysis and what does it mean. Randomly came up some obviously bullshit article, and there's pictures of every time you get that. Apparently, there's a spirit sitting on you. It's like
Oh, really?
yeah, it's obviously a bullshit website, right? But just seeing that just freaked me out even more. Um,
This is it, bro. This is why now, man. Those kind of things, just stay away from the internet. And
uh,
you know what the best thing is to ask your kako about that, bro. But your kako will turn around and be like, nah, ito man thai, ito man tu. But then you have a story, bro. And it will, oh, the story will always be about picking up a random stranger in India,
yeah.
bro. Turning
Oh,
around, the man's disappeared. The standard story, bro.
there you go.
We literally featured that last Halloween. We had a story like that
Bloody hell.
of my kaka, who who said that happened to him.
It's crazy.
I don't know if we're gonna get time to do all of them because we have 2 to cover. I wanted to bring one up. Let's just do it.
Can't do it.
I don't know if you remember this story, but Lisa, who is our friend and went to sixth form with us, told me this story.
Okay.
So she was saying that obviously this is fucking hearsay, friend of a friend, whatever. But one of their friends was coming home late, really late at night on the underground. And she got on the train, on the tube, and then she sat down, and opposite her, there was a girl, and then 2 guys either side of that girl, right? And then the tube was just kind of like moving, and it was going like 4 or 5 stops. She had quite a long way to go. I think this was like the last, like back when they had like the last train and stuff. Anyway, and then she happened to kind of like look towards that girl, and the girl was just staring at her.
No.
Like straight at her. Like complete, like there was no
expression,
blinking,
nothing,
no expression, just staring at her. And then the 2 guys either side were not doing anything. They were just kind of like minding their own business. And this girl was like, I don't know what this lady's problem is. Like, and then she pulled out a book and started reading. But bruv, you know when you're like, when someone is staring at you, you can't not focus on the fact that someone is staring at you, even if you're trying to kind of distract yourself or you'll be on your phone or whatever. But when I look up, this person is still going to be looking straight at me. And it was that kind of situation. This person was just constantly just kind of like staring. And then a few more stops went past, and then this girl was like, she started to get freaked out. She was like, there's something's not right here. And then this other dude comes on the train, right? And he sits next to this girl, and he notices what's happening.
Yeah.
So he's looking at this staring girl. He's like, and he's seeing that she keeps staring at this other one. And then he turns to this girl and he says, "You're not safe here. Get off at the next stop."
No way.
Yeah. And then the girl's like, now she's absolutely terrified. And she gets up to get off, and then he gets up as well.
Yeah.
And he follows her. And he says, "I didn't mean to startle you.
Yeah.
But that lady that was staring at you was dead."
What?
Yeah. She had, and there's 2 guys.
I've got goosebumps.
The 2 guys that were standing, like that were sitting there, were holding her up. And he was like, "I know that because I could see that she had like marks on her neck where she'd been strangled."
How did he see her then?
He was there. He got onto the underground.
So she was like visible, but she was not.
Yeah, she was a person. Like yeah.
What? And he
you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, like she was sitting. She was
there,
like, she was sitting like a passenger on the tube.
But the guy said she was dead.
The guy said she was dead. He was like, she was dead because there was no color on her face, and she had marks on her neck, and it looked like she'd been strangled by those 2 guys, and they were just kind of like holding her up. It's one of those stories, bruv. There's so many like holes in that plot. But it's a good story though, because when I heard that, I was like, "Fuck me, man! I ain't going on underground myself."
But bro, the minute you said she was dead, I literally got like a shiver down my spine. I was like, "Oh God, can you imagine?"
Can you imagine being on the underground and some guy telling you you're not safe, get off, and then he comes off, and then he tells you that,
bro? The when you were describing that story, the only image that keeps coming to my mind is the damn ring girl. Because you can imagine, right? That's what she would look like. The same freaking look, the same hair.
The Ring is what is up there as one of the scariest films, bro. For me, it is. Just because, I mean, The Exorcist is The Exorcist, but I feel like that wasn't. It was before our time in a lot of ways, and I think just there was something about like when she's crawling out the TV,
and when she's standing, walking to the TV. Bro, let me tell you something, right? So this has happened a couple of times. So my eldest,
Mm.
like, she's woken up once or twice, right? And I've been sleeping in the like when I've been late, I just sleep in the spare room, bruv. Like middle of the night, so she's kind of tired. Like she was a little bit younger. She'll just come up and stand next to
Mm.
me while I'm
Yeah, makes.
sleeping.
Oh, it's next to you.
Yeah, so she wouldn't call me or anything. She'll just stand there, but she doesn't want to call me because she doesn't want to wake me. So she'll stand there, and like you could feel presence sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
do that, and I just see her, and obviously her hair's down. But the amount of times I've shouted in the middle of the night,
Does it
don't
make
friggin' do
last
that.
last year he had the exact same story, bro. Like exact same story happened with his girls.
I like, don't do that. Yeah, it's so common.
Yeah. So yeah, that's I hope people aren't listening to this on the underground. I hope you're not listening to this on the underground and you're on your own, man. Fucking hell. Anyway, you were warned. You were all warned before you played this episode that there was going to be some scary shit in here and some unexpected, unexplained nonsense. So I'm sorry if you're if you're now waiting and watching on the tube. Okay, we're gonna go to the next story. This one has come from Janny, my cousin. So just to recap, the last year she was telling us about a time when she lived in an old house with her parents, and she heard something,
Yeah.
and she opened up her cupboard and she saw a little boy crying in her cupboard
What?
with blonde hair and blue eyes. Yeah. So that was the last year's story,
Yeah.
and this year's story. So here we go.
Right. Okay. So, if you remember my old story, it was about the blonde, blue-eyed boy that I found sitting crying in the back of my cupboard on one November morning. And to this day, I can see his face. Literally was a ghost. So, as a bit of backstory, the house in itself was built in the wall, so it was an old house. There was this one particular room, which was my bedroom. We used to call it the pink bedroom. And the pink bedroom was just a strange void. It felt like it felt strange in there. You'd step in and suddenly you'd feel a little bit like there was a odd vibe around you. Not necessarily malicious or an unfriendly space, but more that the energy just felt really erratic. So I've never felt like that before, but I can honestly say there was just something odd about it. People that would come over and stay would also say the same thing. We had a relative staying one time, and in the middle of the night, she was still asleep. She was screaming, scary. So, and she felt that. She felt like there was just something there. But my story is about one of my friends had come over, and she had come over. This is about 10 years on from the blonde, blue-eyed boy incident. And she'd come over to stay. Like I said, no one would get to sleep in that room. But there were two single beds. So now it's in the middle of the night. I'm asleep, fast asleep. She gets up, not so much screaming, but in a panic, wakes me up, and she was like, "Get off my bed, Chadney, get off my bed." But I'm sleeping in my bed. So she jumps into my bed, and she was like, "There was somebody sitting at the end of my bed, and I thought it was you." She could feel the pressure on her feet because they were sitting on her feet, and it wasn't me. So there you go. That is my ghost story for today. Hope you enjoy it.
Bruv.
Bruv, I'm going upstairs to do some Mara, man.
You used to go and say Bhagwan Nunam 100 times before you go to bed tonight, bro.
Trust me.
And snuggle up with Pav, bro.
Bruv, I'm not going to sleep tonight, man.
Bruv.
That is fucked.
The way Chandni tells the story, bruv. I'm in that pink room. When she was telling that story, I was in that pink room, bruv.
So this is probably that blue-eyed boy.
Who knows?
Could be.
Who knows, bruv? Well, it's been 10 years, so he's probably a teenager now, isn't it?
So he's got more weight, which might explain. Bruv,
That's crazy though, because you know when you're a kid or when you're young and you have these weird like experiences, and they can be explained or they can't be explained, but you have no agency to change anything. You've just got to get on with it.
Deal with it.
It's not like, I mean, we're parents, right? So we can be like, okay, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
But a kid can't do anything.
Bruv. I can't even imagine. I'm going through the motions right now. I'm just like trying to imagine it.
It's the way when she was like, get off my bed, and she's like, I'm not on
your bed. Yeah.
I'm not on your bed.
Like
I'm in my bed.
What happened? What happened to your friend then? She must have.
She said she jumped into the bed with her then.
No, but like the aftermath, right?
I don't know. I think maybe I don't, bro. If that was me and I came to your house, bro, yeah, I don't think we'd be doing this podcast right now. I don't think I'd be seeing you much. Are we too scared? Are we too scared, man?
Yeah, bro. Same. It's, bro, I don't like, bro. If that was me, I would refuse to sleep in that room.
Yeah,
I'm like, nah, not happening.
Especially if you get an odd vibe about a place, man.
Yeah.
But you know what? Do you believe in this whole like if you're moving into a new house, you should do like some kind of a hoven or something to just kind of clear
the aura
and like clear the space.
Yeah. So I didn't used to believe that stuff, right? But then I'm like, then I said to myself, what if I'm wrong?
It's true, bro.
So then
like, at least if you're wrong, no, at least if you do it,
yeah,
and one way or another, whether there's actually something that it does or there's nothing that it does, the insurance policy has been taken out, bro.
Exactly.
You are cash.
So I'll tell my mom, yeah, just do what you have to do, man.
Bring the oven, bring everything, bring the tepla, gatia, everything.
Get the policy signed.
Yeah, I think so, man. I'm the same. I do believe in energy, man. Definitely, I believe very, very strongly in energy, like positive, negative, like and also energy that is unexplained, right? Like I do believe that, and I think that there's. I like to believe that there's more positive energy in the world, but I think it's important to just make sure whenever you have the opportunity to kind of just keep bringing positive energy to everything that you do in your whole like world, your home, everything, because nah, man, I don't want to wake up with that kind of shit, bruv, bad juju or anything like that, man.
Nah. But I think that's like, especially when you're looking at houses, that's like a big thing.
It's true though. You get a vibe, don't you?
You get a vibe straight away. The minute you put like your foot in the door, you kind of you either feel something or you don't.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
So. We're having a look at a few places at the moment because we've outgrown our flat, and so we're just kind of like seeing what's out there. And we've seen a few, and some of them you're like, I don't feel it, but there's been a few where you're like, oh, actually, this feels like a home.
Yeah,
like you can feel like there's, you can feel like it was a loving home.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is though. And sometimes it's not even like there's photos or anything that you just feel like, oh, there's been a lot of laughter in this house. There's been a lot of like good times in this house.
You feel that energy, yeah.
Feel the energy, man. So I 100% believe that. I think that there's something there.
So this actually happened to us when we were looking at our first place, like a couple of years ago. Me and mum went to see this house, right? And it was a bug, and we're like, something must be wrong with it. So me and my mum walk in, and then this lady opens the door, and it's all so the front garden isn't like that well maintained. I was like, okay, fine, you know, people get lazy, okay, whatever. Inside, it's like the energy was just off, very eerie. And then I started looking around, and I was like, okay, look, this is a place that needs to be done up. I could understand why they're selling it for what they're selling it for. And actually, it's a good opportunity to put like your own stamp on it, like rip it out, whatever, right? So I'm just having this conversation with the lady that's selling the house. I was like, so what's making you move? It's like, oh no, this was my dad's place. He died last week. I was like, hey, it's like, died where? It's like,
did you fucking ask?
No, and she's like, he passed away in the house, and like we can't afford to keep it, so we're selling up.
Oh, I thought you asked. Like, where did he die?
No, but in my head, I was like, yeah, like I was like, where, like in the house.
Oh, so you were trying to fish and find out?
Because so it turns out he did. You know, he was quite old. He passed away peacefully in the house, but there was something about the energy and the vibe that just didn't feel right. Because I was like, what,
bro? You don't know, man. We live in London,
know,
man.
Bruv.
We live in London. It's not a young city, bro.
No.
Very old city.
Yeah.
Very old city where all kinds of shit going in all kinds of directions, bro. So that's why, man. Get that Havan Kund out, bro.
That's it. Bruv, next time take a bundit with you.
Oh yeah, what, to do your viewings?
Yeah.
Hey, Hiren, bro.
What's the
Hiren will come down,
what's
bro.
what did they call it? What's the not the chakras there, yeah. What's the energy saying?
It's chakra, isn't it? Chakras, yeah.
What's the energy saying?
Mate, that's madness, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like when you're looking at houses, you definitely do get those vibes sometimes. So for our final story, this is anonymous, but it's someone that messaged us. It's in sections because it's on Instagram, but let's start it.
Hope you guys are good. So my spooky story is when I went to India in 2019, we stayed at my Massie's house.
Wait, why are you shaking your head, bruv?
Bruv, the minute she said India, I was like, what are you? I know what's friggin' coming, bruv. Some boat.
I just started playing, bruv. You just fucking shaking your head, man.
Some boat walking around the village or something, man. Someone gets possessed.
All right, bro. Let's find out, bro.
So my Massa, he's a full-time caretaker of this doctor's surgery. So the people that own the surgery has provided a room for my Massa and his family to stay in. So my family went to visit them, and we ended up staying the night. So they opened up the doctor's office for us to sleep in on the floor. Whilst I was there, I kept having this eerie feeling that just would not go away. While I was sleeping, I got this overwhelming feeling of a presence which woke me up. It was pitch black and I couldn't see anything. I tried to fall back asleep, but that feeling just wouldn't go away. Whilst I was trying to fall back asleep, I heard a noise further down the corridor, which sounded like Janjo, because it was so faint and all.
Janjo, bro, yeah?
Those little anchors.
You know Janjo? Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I was already scared. I thought I was actually hearing things. Then the sound got more prominent, and the best way I could describe what I heard was someone walking, then running down the corridor with Janja on, and the sound of the Janja got closer and louder until it passed the room. When I looked back into the hallway, I didn't see anyone, and then the noise just came to a complete stop. And I didn't hear anything like that again throughout the night. I've never been that scared in my life.
Fuck's sake.
Bruv.
Bruv, you know, when I was telling you, Halloween dulhans, friggin' they exist in India, I'm telling you. Shitload of like dead dulhans walking around in the villages.
What does that even mean,
I don't know, like...
Why are they only dead dulhans?
Does that not sound like, you know, when you think of like anklets?
Yeah, it is fucked.
Yeah.
Why is someone wearing them in a hospital?
I don't know.
They're not doing kathak lessons in the middle of the night,
No.
bro.
So my hypothesis is, it's something happened there. It was a bride, someone about to get married, someone already got married, didn't go right. Now haunting that place up. In her wedding outfit.
No, but you don't wear jhanjars when you get married.
Yeah, you do.
The jhanjars when you're like... That's like a garba thing,
No, but like brides do wear them.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like if I was there... You know, the thing that's hard about that story is when she woke up and it was so dark that you can't... You know when it's like that, like black
yeah.
darkness... That's hard, bro. Because and the kind of darkness where if you open your eyes and you close your eyes, that makes no difference. Like that level of darkness, that's fucking scary, bro.
You get that a lot in the villages, don't you?
What with the dead dulhans,
bro? I'm telling you, India is one of these places where, like, I'm not surprised the amount of stories do here.
Everyone has a story about India. Every single person that you ask will have a story. Most of the stories are going to have that same plot line.
Yeah.
But everyone does have a story.
It's always a dulhan.
It's always a woman. Pretty much, it's always a woman. Which is sexist, man. Why are there no mans?
Because men can't be asked to haunt people. Once they go, I don't know.
No, well, this was a boy, bro.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that was a boy. But that's a little boy, right? Yeah. Yeah, guys are probably just lazy, innit? Like this long.
What else would you do then? What else do you just hang around? Yeah. It's like just watching people as passers by.
That's it. Retirement, innit? Proper retirement.
If you were in that like doctor's surgery and you heard the jhanjar, what would you do? And it's like 3 or 4 o'clock.
Bruv, I'll get the fuck out there. I'm not even joking.
But you're a little kid. You're a little kid, bro.
Kid. I don't know, man. Like the first thing you'd probably do is wake your parents up, and then.
Yeah, but did you when you were young and you got scared and you woke your parents up? Did you ever get told off? I got told off because I'd watched I remember there was this time where I was obsessed with the movie Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
And then I freaked myself out about it. I don't know why. I just overwatched it and then I just freaked myself out about it. And I got really scared at night time. My mom was so angry at me. She was like, "This is your fault. Why did you keep watching that film?
Yeah.
I told you, stop watching it."
Yeah. I think I used to get told off when I was older, when I couldn't sleep. Like in my teens, like, why the hell did you watch The Exorcist or whatever? But I think when I was younger, because when we had my granddad living with us and then my aunt or someone to come stay over, I would be in my mum and dad's room on the floor. Bruv, this is young, right? This is 4. But I used to think, so you get the heating pipes underneath the floor, and they kind of come on at night. So I used to think there was something underneath the floorboards, and it was heating up. So I used to wake my parents up. They're like, "No, it's the heat." I'm like, "But the heat is over there. There's something really hot underneath. Is it hell or something? They're like, stop being silly, go back to sleep, kind of thing."
Is it hell?
Yeah. It's hell. But yeah, what's do you have a story like something that's like you've seen or felt a bit weird?
I don't have anything that I've seen. No, I think. Oh, this is a story. But this is something that little kids do, and I know that they do this because I told my sister about this, and she said, "Yeah, she's like this is the same thing." But like last week, we were Guggen wasn't here. Guggen was out, right? Guggen was at Nish's, and Guggen and Nish went away, right? So I was alone with the baby, and that also explains why last week's episode I cut off the episode. Like I abruptly jumped off the episode because like baby started kicking off. But it was evening, and I really hope Gogan doesn't listen to this, because if she hears this, she's not gonna sleep, and I'm not gonna sleep, bro. But we're having dinner, and my little one started pointing to the door, and she's like, "Dada, dada, dada." Bro, there was no one there. But she was behaving the same way she behaves when my parents walk in or someone walks in to the room. And I was like, "There's no one there, Baba. There's no one there." And I was telling her, but I was also telling myself.
Yeah.
And she kept doing it, bro. She kept doing it. And then I was like, "Okay, all right. Should we do bath time now? Should we do bath time?" And then yeah, it just kind of like it just disappeared from there. But that for a split second, I was like, I am by myself here.
Start questioning yourself.
You start questioning shit, bro. You're like, I'm by myself here. And my little one's like pointing to the door saying there's someone there. But there ain't no one there, man.
Bruv.
The kids do that. Kids do that. Like I've seen, like my sister said that her little one was like, she was holding she was drinking a cup once. And then she turned to her right as if she was offering it to somebody else. But there was no one there.
Anyway.
She was like, "Here you go," like that. She wasn't speaking at that point, but she was like literally offering it to someone, but there was no one there.
Bloody hell! So what I got told when I was younger, I can't remember if it was my mum or my nanny. Right? They used to say like little kids feel and experience like energy and supernatural things a lot more because they've been closer to God, like when they're born. Like obviously, like I don't believe that, but they repeat that quite a lot. So because they're
quite out, bro. Yeah,
you know, they're quite young. So because they've been closer to God, they could experience stuff we can't as adults.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
bro. But the thing is, right now, she's not scared of anything because she hasn't really experienced. She hasn't had that conditioning to be scared, which is perfect. Like, so she's not scared of the dark. I mean, I'm sure she will get there at some point. But
bloody hell.
Which is crazy, right? Because that makes you think that fear it's all in your fucking head, bro. It's a state of mind. It's a state of mind, bro. Like, there's not obviously there are things that aren't explained, and this and that and the other. 9 times out of 10, bruv, it's your own taco, bruv. There's playing tricks on you and making you think things, and it's the same. I think it's the exact same thing as you negatively spiraling about something or being worried about something.
Yeah,
because your mind can go, bruv. We have such powerful imaginations that they can work both for us and they can work against us, bruv. When they're working against you, that's hard work, bruv. Whether it's negative talk, self-doubt, any of this kind of stuff, because you can create an entire fabricated world based on one thing, and now you're automatically like attacking yourself and like making yourself like feel uneasy and like sweating and all of that kind of stuff. So
you make it a reality.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly, man.
That's crazy.
So,
but bruv, what you said is true, right? I've got this thing, right? Like back to the I've got this thing about dolls, Like, you know, you get the life size one, like not the like the little Barbies, but the life size ones.
Bro, I thought you were gonna say something completely.
What?
I had no idea you were still talking about scary shit, bro. But you went straight back
No,
into dinglies.
but this is it.
Dinglies,
Because it
bro.
was after friggin' Annabelle, and this
I don't think I've seen Annabelle.
Watch Annabelle. It's got this life-size doll.
It's a massive doll, right? Yeah,
Fucked up, right? And when my daughter was born, everyone wanted to buy her as a first like gift a doll. I was like, mate, anyone buys that's going in the bin. Like, dolls are not allowed in my house. Like, yeah, Barbies are fine. Those life-size dolls, they're not coming in.
But who's gonna give you a life-size doll?
Some fat,
as in like a life baby size, right?
Yeah. So you've seen them, right? They're like
I thought when you said life-size doll, I thought life size is in like human adult.
So it's like a size of a small baby, like yeah.
Okay, life size. Yeah,
So yeah, after watching Annabelle, nah.
Because it's like everyone's gone to sleep,
Yeah,
and then you're just jamming downstairs, and then like maybe like what you did today, you drift asleep watching a Disney movie, but then you open up your eyes, everything's like dark and hazy, and that Dingley is staring at you, bro, from the corner of the room.
That's what they call it. Like they outside of the family, they're like, yeah, we're gonna buy her Dingley because that's what they used to do when like all their daughters were born, like get them like a really nice doll as the first gift, right? Yeah. Like, hey, that's not fucking happening in my house.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was like, don't you dare. Like, give her what you want. It's not.
Anything but the doll. But why is a Barbie okay? Barbie.
Yeah, but no, but Barbies. They have this certain look to them. Barbies are Barbies, aren't they? They're like just like little action figures. So yeah, that's the thing with me. Dolls, I start freaking out.
It's not about dolls, bro.
Not about dolls. You need to watch Annabelle.
I think I might have seen it, but I don't remember. I remember, and because I remember it's about like a doll. Yeah. It's kind of like Child's Play, right? I remember Child's Play when I was really young. My uncle made me watch that when I was like, I think I was like 10 years old.
Bro. No, at 10, bro.
Yeah, 10. No. He made me watch Poltergeist at 10.
No way.
Yeah, Poltergeist at 10 years old. I was fucking shitting my pants, bruv. I was terrified of that movie.
What was he thinking?
Terrified, bruv. Absolutely terrified. I still remember, like, we were downstairs and he was like, let's watch this.
No way.
Bruv, what was he thinking? What was he thinking?
You need to ask him next time you see him.
I should ask him, why did you do this, man?
Put you through that.
You've ruined me.
It could be like the early signs, isn't it? It's like this is why I am.
This is why I am, isn't it? Well, I think that's us, man. I think we've covered we've done the annual tradition. I hope people are still listening. I'm fucking scared, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna go down the stairs and it's gonna be dark.
Bro, I need to go up the stairs.
Shit, you gotta go and do some mara before you go to bed, bro.
I'm 100% doing that. I might just leave the lights on tonight, man.
Oh, yeah, saying that, when if you go and stay at a hotel and you're by yourself, what is your policy? Do you turn everything off? Or do you have, because some people have light, like they'll have one light on or they have the TV on. Are you like everything off, nothing on whatsoever? Or do you need something going on?
I'm fine with hotels. It's like, it's at home where you like start seeing like shadows and things, because you know where everything is. And you see like a dodgy reflection somewhere, or something in the mirror that shouldn't be there, or like like if I look, so I'm in the back, right, and that is pitch black at the back.
Yeah.
So now I've had to put sensors up, so when the animal, like, I could see what's going on. But sometimes, like, you'll see like shadowy, like when the trees are moving or something, right? I try not to look at the back at night because it's the little things like
It is. It's your mind, bro. You know, sometimes your mind is waiting to fuck you over for something. It'd be like, you'd open up your eyes 3:30 in the morning. You turn to your right. It's just a coat on a hanger.
Yeah.
But there's something about that doesn't look. Something looks wrong with it, and you're like, what is happening here? And it look like Joe Percy, bruv. Yeah, maybe you get your phone out, you do a bit of a quick flash, and there's nothing, bruv. Yeah, nothing whatsoever. You're like, okay, cool. I'll go back to sleep now.
That's it. That's the problem with like being at home, bruv. You know the other thing, right? I try. I don't know if you get this, like mirrors at night when it's dark. I hate frigging looking at mirrors when it's like pitch black with no lights on.
Why?
Bro, I don't. It's again that reflection, and you might end up
a reflection of yourself.
Or you might see the reflection if it's an angle of like something that shouldn't be there, and your bruv mind playing tricks. I'm not going to sleep, man. You fucked me up today.
Bruv, you're fucking scaring me.
I should have stayed asleep. I knew it. When I fell asleep, I was like, nah.
You woke up to be woken up for the rest of the night, bro. You might as well go back and finish that Disney. Disney's a good antidote, though.
It is.
Disney is a good antidote. Watch a good Disney movie before.
You need to watch something, quite lighthearted now.
They do say though, innit? There's this guy called Mo Godat who's like a scientist, and he says that you should always do something that makes you laugh before you go to bed. Something positive kind of like don't go to sleep watching the news, because the news is always going to be fucking doom and gloom. Don't go to sleep watching horror movies, because it's just going to put you in the wrong state of mind. So yeah.
Bruv, talking about horror, this kind of digressing a little bit, but after we did last week's episode on Sweet Bobby, you know, you get recommendations on what to watch next. Have you heard of Monsters?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
Watch that.
Oh, is that the next one?
It's
the guys that kill their parents, right?
It's in 9 parts. Okay. So you have to make your way through it. I'm halfway through. It's so fucked up. Like, that is worth a discussion. There's so much to unpack. It's so messed up. But yeah, this is like, I've been watching it at night before I go to sleep. It's quite addictive, fun. Right? But it's not like scary. It's not scary. It's
like psychological.
Psychological. It's proper fucked up. Yeah.
Gogan does. The thing is, Gogan won't mind watching something like that. She listens to like true crime podcasts as well. But if I put on a movie that has anything of that nature,
Supernatural's a line.
Yeah, she's not interested in the Supernatural, no. But she doesn't mind listening about serial killers.
That's normal.
Serial killers are cash, bro.
That's real life.
Yeah, that's real life. It could happen. So wouldn't you rather something that's a bit more far-fetched?
Yeah, exactly.
Than like a psychopath that's going around like eating people or whatever.
So what do you think's worse though?
What serial killers or the supernatural? Oh, that's actually a good question. I think supernatural. I think supernatural is worse because you can't put your finger on it, and you can't always explain it, and it plays on a different part of your brain, and your brain is basically attacking itself. Whereas a serial killer, it is terrifying that like people are just wired in a strange way, right? But they're human beings, right? I mean, maybe they're not, right? Like, just because of how they are and how much they hurt and destroy people's lives and kill people and do all manner of things that what serial killers do. But I feel like they're not. I don't know if I would be less scared, because a serial killer is just gonna, like, they might like like cut your fingers off one by one or do whatever like weird shit that they're into, yeah. But at least it's better the devil that you do know than the devil that you don't, man.
Yeah.
Like that's where I draw the line. But I don't know, man. What about you?
Bruv, same. I'll take real life psychopath any day. I'll like.
Then a doll.
Yeah, then the doll that like,
fucking thing.
you know, you go sleep, it's looking this way. When you wake up, it's looking that like, fuck that, bruv. Don't need that in my life.
What about fucking one of these dulhans,
Yeah,
bro?
all that. Yeah. Any of that, bruv.
So wait, hold on. So wait, after all of this, is the Dulhan Halloween thing going ahead, bro? If they are planning on doing that, I'm gonna send them janjars. I shouldn't have even told you this, bro. I should have sent them janjars, bro, and make the little one walk around in them while you're sleeping.
Nah, bruv. No way.
So they're not gonna dress up then? No dressing up.
I don't know. I'll see what they want to do, but yeah, probably not. It's a bit too cold as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for gracing us with your presence once again, Syl. It's been good. Been a good spook this episode.
Yes.
Thank you for our listeners who shared your stories. We hope that we gave them justice. And if you have any other stories to share, if you have any struggles that you want to share or any questions that you want to ask either of us, please get in touch on our on our social media. That's it for us. So whatever you're doing, however you're celebrating, make sure you have a happy Diwali, happy Halloween, happy Diwali-ween. Yeah. Share the struggle, find the funny, and see you later, people. Bye.
Peace.